Welcome back to another video by Specialty Freedom. As many of you know, I am an eBay, Whatnot, Mercari, just about everything you know seller. A little bit of OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. As you can see behind me, I've actually been doing a lot of Whatnot though lately. In today's video, we're going to go over what is the best title structure for Whatnot. All right, so there's actually been a lot of questions even in Whatnot, like the actual app. People have been asking, what is the best title structure? You know, they're interested in getting started in their own Whatnot selling. So they've been asking, hey, what is the best title structure? And the best way to describe it is you got to think about a TikTok video. And I know a lot of people talk about TikTok videos, but this is kind of similar, right? Most people only go buy from people they already know, right? So they have a good review, they have a good rapport. Whatnot, as many of you know, is kind of like Twitch, eBay kind of merged together. So they talk together, right? So a lot of people like to go see people they already know. So in your title structure, a lot of people might be looking for a specific item or a specific price point. So this is where you have to decide what is more valuable of what you are selling. For a good example, right? If I'm selling Supreme, I'm probably not starting it at $1. I'm probably going to start a little bit higher, right? But if I'm selling something similar, like lower level, right? Graphic tees, Disney graphic, right? Which I've been selling a lot of right now. I'm going to start that a lot lower. So the value of that is going to be lower. So I might put in the title $1, $2, $3. If I'm really feeling it, I'll put in a $5 start price and then put in the title, right? Because $5 is more of an eye catcher if I'm selling Disney. Now, if I put Supreme in the title first, I'm probably not going to put the price point because people that are joining already know, hey, it's going to have a higher price point. And yes, on Whatnot, you can have a higher price point. If I put vintage Star Wars tees and that's all in the title, I'm assuming that's like episode 1, 2, or 3. So I'm going to be selling them for between $40 and $80. And yes, people will join your show. People will buy those products at that price, right? There's a lot of people that don't think you have to have a low dollar value item. Good example, if I'm selling a brand like Carhartt, which I'm wearing right now, it's a little bit easier to explain. I'll actually put in the title, $5 starts Carhartt, right? So in that title structure, it's a mid-range, people feel comfortable paying for it, but Carhartt is a strong brand, so I'm gonna put Carhartt next, right? So if I had Disney, I would put $3 starts, graphic tees, because that way it's more of an eye catcher. You know, it's not just that. Then I put Disney, movie, and whatever else, right? Because some people might be joining thinking Disney and it's only movies, or I'm joining Disney thinking it's only Mickey Mouse, right? So your title structure, the whole point of it is to catch someone's attention. When people get those notifications, they get about 5 seconds to see it. So if I'm looking at a price point because, hey, I'm on Whatnot sniping for eBay, which a lot of people do, I'm gonna look for a low dollar value item, right? I'm not the last person to buy it to wear it. I'm not the end customer. So if I'm looking to snipe on Whatnot for eBay, I'm only going to maybe go up to $5 starts, right? So I'll look at the brand. If it says $5 starts, Patagonia, I'll join, assuming I might get a few shirts at $5 for Patagonia, and even a t-shirt might sell 15 to 20. Now, if I'm an end user, I might go look and say, hey, I'm looking for a specific streetwear. I'm looking for Supreme. I know I'm willing to spend for it because Supreme, even pre-owned, goes between like $40 and $75. I know that brand's fallen off a little bit, but just for this example, that's a good way to do it, right? Hey, I'm looking for a specific item. Or I'm looking for gifts for Christmas, right? Which a lot of people are right now. Easy way to describe that is, hey, I want to spend $3 to $5 on a shirt and then get a bunch of them all together and then ship them or package them for everybody I want. I had a lot of people coming in by anywhere from mediums to 4XLs in the same show. A lot of people are doing it for Christmas. So a lot of people bought $3 shirts knowing that they're going to be good Christmas presents where if they went to Walmart, they're going to spend 15. Yes, there is shipping, so you want to be careful with your shipping prices. But again, we go back to title structure, which is what this video is about. You always want to do it based on the value of what you are selling. If you are selling a low dollar value, meaning it's at Walmart, you got eBay for $10 to $15, you're going to have to start lower. Carhartt's a mixed brand, but I'm still only going to start at $5 because I can go on eBay, pay 15, possibly get free shipping and get it sent to my house, right? So Whatnot and eBay are very similar in some ways and very far off in others. If it was button-up shirts, I'm going to put in the title button-up shirts. Reason being is that's a very specific category that most people do not go on for Whatnot. So that's something to be aware of. If you're selling a specific category, like a flannel, you'll want to put flannel in the title structure and then whatever else, price point or whatever else you want. So the title structure is very difficult to find and Whatnot, but always do it based on value or specificity. If it's a low dollar value, go with the dollar value first. If it's a high brand, go with the high brand. Or if it's a specific item like Flannels, neckties. Neckties are very specific. Only certain people are going to be even looking for that. So make sure to actually put that in your title. So remember to go back. It's going to be based off of value for dollar, item, or specificity, right? So those are things that you want to look out for when you're making a title. Best title structure I've found, if you're selling midpoint items, go with dollar value. If you're going for high dollar value items like off-white, something high-end, put that in the title first. If it's new with tag only, like you only have new with tag show, put that in the title because that holds a higher value. People might be willing to spend more. Even on a Disney shirt, brand new with tags, they'll spend more. Pre-owned, most likely low dollar value, go with the dollar value first. High dollar value, regardless if it's pre-owned, go with that. If it is a new item with tags, always put new item with tags first. If you're selling a specific item, go with the specific item. Again, ties, flannels, things like that, those are not very common. And if you're very unsure, just look at what the top streamers are doing. Granted, they might even have a $1 show for Patagonia, but when you have 10,000 followers, that's a lot easier. So try to find somebody at your point and see what they are doing, right? You are in competition. There's not as many buyers as there are sellers a lot of days on the platform, in the sense of I might have 20 people in one show, one person in another. So just something to be aware of. I am going to make another video on how to identify what is selling on what not at what price point. But that is it for this title structure video. Always good to see you guys.